There are wounds people can see, and there are wounds hidden behind smiles, achievements, busy schedules, and I'm fine. Some people are trying to move into a new season while emotionally bleeding from the last one, trying to build new relationships with a broken heart, trying to chase purpose while carrying disappointment, trying to smile publicly while silently fighting battles nobody knows about. And the truth is this: you cannot fully embrace your future if your soul is still trapped in your past. Tonight, this reflection is not about pretending to be strong. It is not about motivational noise. It is about healing, real healing. Because some of the strongest people are secretly tired. Some of the loudest people are silently hurting. Some of the busiest people are running from pain they never confronted. But hear this carefully. Healing is not weakness. Healing is wisdom. Sometimes God, life, and destiny will pause your progress, not to punish you, but to repair you. Because moving forward with an unhealed heart can destroy the very future you prayed for. So before this new week begins, before Monday arrives, before responsibilities, pressure, expectations, and noise return, I want you to slow down. Take a deep breath. Wherever you're listening from tonight, in your room, in your car, at work, late at night, early in the morning, allow your mind to become still, because this session is not about hype, it is about restoration. And maybe, just maybe, this conversation will become the turning point your heart needed. What you are about to listen right now is a life-changing reflection to heal your mind, heart, and your soul before your next chapter begins. If you are emotionally tired, heartbroken, mentally drained, or struggling to move forward in life, this 30 minutes powerful motivational reflection is for you. Healing Before Moving Forward is a deep and inspiring podcast session designed to help you heal emotionally, rediscover your inner strength, let go of past pain, and prepare your mind for a new week filled with hope, peace, and purpose. In this life-changing episode of the Rich Diary podcast, you will learn how to heal from emotional pain and disappointment, why healing is necessary before success and growth, how to let go of toxic memories and regret, the power of self-forgiveness and emotional restoration, how to regain peace, confidence, and hope again, why your painful season is not the end of your story. This motivational reflection is perfect for weekend reflection, morning motivation, night meditation and relaxation, emotional healing, personal growth and mindset transformation, depression and stress encouragement, deep life reflection. Allow these powerful motivational words to renew your mind, strengthen your spirit, and help you step into the new week with courage and peace. Listen till the end and allow your healing journey to begin. If this message encouraged you, touched your heart, or helped you reflect deeply, please like this video, share it with someone who may need healing and encouragement, and subscribe to the Rich Diary podcast for more powerful motivational reflections, inspirational life lessons, emotional healing sessions, and mindset transformation content every week. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a life-changing episode. Comment below, what part of your life are you healing from? Your story may inspire someone else to keep going. Now, let's begin. The world teaches people to perform strength. Be strong, don't cry, move on quickly, act like you're okay. So people become experts at pretending. They smile in public, they post happy pictures, they laugh in conversations, but internally, they are exhausted. And many people are not tired physically, they are tired emotionally. Tired of disappointment, tired of heartbreak, tired of surviving, tired of overthinking, tired of carrying pain they never truly processed. Some people are listening tonight after losing relationships they thought would last forever. Some are recovering from betrayal. Some are emotionally broken from family problems. Some are silently grieving dreams that never happened. And the painful thing is this: life does not pause because you are hurting. Bills still come, responsibilities remain, people still expect things from you. So many people keep functioning while secretly falling apart inside. But tonight, hear this carefully. You cannot permanently ignore your emotional wounds and expect peace. Eventually, unhealed pain speaks. It speaks through anger, through anxiety, through emotional shutdown, through fear, through self-sabotage, through exhaustion. And many people do not need another motivational speech telling them to work harder. They need healing. Think about how many people are surviving emotionally instead of truly living. Some people wake up every morning already mentally exhausted, not because they are lazy, but because life has emotionally drained them. And over time, many begin losing themselves. They stop dreaming, they stop trusting, they stop hoping, they stop believing life can become beautiful again. But tonight, this reflection is here to remind you, your current pain is not your permanent identity. You are not permanently broken. You are not too damaged to recover, and you are not disqualified for peace. One dangerous thing about pain is this: if it stays long enough, it starts feeling normal. People become used to anxiety, used to sadness, used to emotional exhaustion, used to pretending. Some people laugh loudly but cry privately. Some people post motivational quotes while silently battling depression. Some people help everybody else because they are secretly trying to heal themselves. And eventually, they stop asking for healing because they believe suffering is just part of who they are. But listen carefully. You were not created to permanently live in emotional darkness. Yes, life hurts. Yes, people disappoint us. Yes, seasons change unexpectedly. But pain was never meant to become your permanent identity. You are more than what happened to you. There are people listening tonight who gave their all to others and received betrayal in return. People who sacrificed for relationships that eventually collapsed. People who trusted friends who later became strangers. People who loved deeply and were left wounded. And now they struggle to trust anyone again. Not because they are bad people, but because pain changed them. Maybe that person is you. You smile, you function, you work, but deep inside, something still hurts. And sometimes you wonder, will I ever feel whole again? The answer is yes. Healing takes time, but brokenness is not your final destination.
Healing requires honesty. So begin by being honest with yourself. You cannot heal what you continue to hide. Many people want transformation without confrontation. They want peace without reflection, growth without honesty, restoration without vulnerability. But true healing begins the moment you stop pretending, the moment you finally admit, yes, that hurt me. Yes, I am tired. Yes, I need help. Yes, I'm still healing. There is strength in honesty. Pain changes people in ways they never expected. A once loving person becomes emotionally distant. A once confident person becomes insecure. A once joyful person becomes quiet. A once trusting person becomes guarded. Not because they wanted to change, but because pain reshaped how they see life. Sometimes people become cold after being hurt too many times. Sometimes they stop opening up because vulnerability once cost them deeply. Sometimes they isolate themselves because disappointment became too heavy. And perhaps the saddest part is this: many people blame themselves for becoming emotionally tired. But trauma changes behavior. Heartbreak changes perspective. Disappointment changes energy. And sometimes people do not even realize how deeply wounded they are until life becomes overwhelming. Imagine a woman who spent years giving her all to everybody else. She supported people emotionally, she sacrificed for family, she encouraged friends, she loved deeply. But whenever she needed support, nobody showed up for her. Slowly, she became emotionally drained. Not because she hated people, but because she was tired of pouring from an empty soul. Now imagine a man who worked tirelessly for years trying to build a future. He sacrificed sleep, he sacrificed comfort, he sacrificed peace. But after repeated failures, disappointments, and rejection, he quietly began doubting himself. He still smiled externally, but internally, he started believing he was not enough. There are many people listening tonight carrying stories exactly like these. And if that is you, listen carefully. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are human. So stop running from your emotions. One reason many people remain emotionally stuck is because they never allow themselves to feel. They distract themselves constantly, always busy, always scrolling, always working, always avoiding silence, because silence forces confrontation, and many people are afraid of confronting what truly hurts them. But healing begins when honesty begins. Healing begins when you stop pretending, when you finally admit, yes, I am hurting. Yes, I feel disappointed. Yes, I feel emotionally exhausted. Yes, I need healing. That honesty is not weakness. That honesty is courage. Because suppressed pain does not disappear. It only hides temporarily, and eventually it resurfaces. Sometimes through anger, sometimes through depression, sometimes through burnout, sometimes through emotional numbness. Healing requires honesty. Take a moment tonight and ask yourself, what pain have I been avoiding? What disappointment am I pretending no longer affects me? What emotional burden have I normalized? What memories still secretly hurt? Who wounded me deeply? What words still replay in my mind? What guilt am I still carrying? These questions matter because awareness is often the first step towards freedom. The strongest people are not those who suppress emotions. The strongest people are those courageous enough to face them. Sometimes healing begins with tears. Sometimes healing begins with silence. Sometimes healing begins with finally forgiving yourself.
Learn to forgive yourself. Many people are carrying guilt from past mistakes. They replay old decisions every night. They punish themselves repeatedly. They wonder how life would look if they had chosen differently. But listen carefully. You cannot build a better future while constantly condemning yourself for your past. Learn from your mistakes, grow from them, but do not live chained to them. You are human. You are learning. You are growing. You were surviving. Forgive yourself for what you did when you did not know better. Sometimes life slows down because your soul needs recovery. Not every delay is failure. Sometimes destiny pauses you because you're emotionally exhausted. Because if certain blessings arrived too early, your wounded heart would destroy them. Some people are praying for relationships while still carrying trauma from old heartbreaks. Some people want success but are emotionally collapsing inside. Some people want open doors while secretly battling self-hate. Healing prepares you to sustain what you are praying for. And sometimes the greatest progress is invisible. You may not see dramatic changes externally, but internally you are becoming stronger, wiser, calmer, and more whole. That matters. There are people listening tonight who are not only hurt by others, they are hurt by themselves. They replay old mistakes repeatedly. They punish themselves for past decisions. They live trapped in regret. If only I had known better. If only I had chosen differently. If only I had started earlier. If only I had trusted myself. But hear this carefully tonight. You cannot heal while constantly attacking yourself internally. You are human. You made decisions with the knowledge, maturity, and emotional state you had at the time. Yes, learn from mistakes. Yes, grow from them, but stop destroying yourself over what cannot be changed. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Many people show compassion to others, but cruelty to themselves. They forgive everyone else except themselves. But healing requires self-compassion. Speak to yourself kindly, encourage yourself, give yourself grace. You survived things that almost broke you. That matters. One dangerous expectation society creates is the pressure to heal quickly. People expect immediate recovery from heartbreak, immediate recovery from grief, immediate recovery from trauma. But emotional healing is not instant. Some wounds heal slowly, and that is okay. Do not compare your healing journey to others. Some people hide their pain better than you do. Some people look okay publicly while secretly suffering privately. Healing is not linear. Some days feel strong, some days feel heavy. Some mornings bring hope, some nights bring tears. But progress is still progress. Even slow healing is healing. Let go of what is destroying your peace. Some wounds remain open because people keep holding on to what hurts them. Old memories, toxic relationships, bitterness, regret, anger. But healing requires release. You cannot carry yesterday's pain into tomorrow's purpose. Some chapters must end for your peace to return. Not everything lost was meant to stay, and sometimes the hardest goodbyes become the beginning of your freedom. Protect your peace. Protect your mental health. Protect your soul, because inner peace is more valuable than external validation. Some people cannot heal because they keep reopening old wounds. They revisit toxic situations repeatedly. They hold on to bitterness. They keep chasing people who continuously hurt them. But listen carefully. Not every connection is meant to continue forever. Some people were only part of one chapter, and sometimes losing certain people protects your peace. You do not need to carry everything into your future. Some emotional baggage must be released, not because you hate people, but because your peace matters too. Healing eventually creates room for new beginnings, and one beautiful truth about life is this: you can begin again. No matter how painful the past was, you can rebuild. You can rediscover joy. You can trust again. You can dream again. You can love life again. Broken seasons are not permanent seasons. And one day, you will look back and realize the pain that almost destroyed you actually transformed you. Don't rush your healing. Healing is not a competition. Some wounds heal quickly, others take time. Do not compare your recovery to others. Some people look okay publicly while still hurting privately. Be patient with yourself. Even small progress matters. The fact that you are still trying, still breathing, still believing, still showing up means healing is already happening. One step at a time, one prayer at a time, one day at a time. Some of the most powerful people in the world were shaped through pain. Pain taught them compassion. Pain taught them wisdom. Pain taught them resilience. Your scars may eventually become somebody else's survival guide. One day, the pain you survived may become the testimony that heals another person. Do not waste your suffering. Grow through it. Learn through it. Rise through it, because your story is not over. There's always that one person everybody depends on, the helper, the encourager, the strong friend, but nobody asks if they're okay. They carry everybody's burdens while silently drowning themselves, and eventually they burn out emotionally. If that person is you tonight, listen carefully. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to say, I need help too. Strength is not pretending to be unbreakable. Strength is knowing when your soul needs recovery. As this weekend comes to an end, take a moment to slow down. Reflect on your heart. Reflect on your thoughts. Reflect on your emotional state. Ask yourself, what have I been carrying for too long? And then remind yourself, I deserve healing. I deserve peace. I deserve restoration. I deserve another chance at joy. This new week is not just another week, it's another opportunity to grow, to recover, to rebuild, to become stronger emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and personally. Do not carry unnecessary pain into your future. Let this be the season where you stop surviving and start healing.
To everyone listening tonight, you may feel tired. You may feel emotionally drained. You may feel uncertain about the future, but do not give up on yourself. Healing is happening even when it feels slow progress. The fact that you are still standing after everything you survived is proof that there is strength inside you. You are not finished. Your best days are not behind you, and this difficult season will not last forever. One day you will smile again without forcing it. One day peace will return fully. One day your heart will feel lighter again. One day your joy will become genuine again. Keep going, keep healing, keep believing, and as you prepare for the week ahead, walk into it with hope. Walk into it with courage. Walk into it knowing that your broken moments do not define your destiny. As this weekend comes to an end, reflect on how much you have survived already. There were seasons you thought would destroy you, moments you cried silently, moments you almost gave up, moments life felt unbearable, yet somehow you are still here, still breathing, still trying, still fighting for a better future. That means something. There is strength inside you you may not even fully recognize yet. To the person listening tonight who feels emotionally exhausted, do not give up. Your story is not over. This difficult season is not permanent, and healing is possible. One day your heart will feel lighter again. One day peace will return again. One day joy will feel natural again. One day you will realize you survived what you once thought would destroy you. Keep going, keep healing, keep believing, because your future still holds beauty, purpose, peace, and restoration. As you prepare for another week, do not enter it carrying hopelessness. Enter it carrying possibility. You may not have everything figured out, but you are growing, healing, learning, recovering, and slowly becoming stronger emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and personally. Do not underestimate quiet growth. Some of the greatest transformations happen internally before they appear externally. Thank you for spending this reflective moment with us tonight on the Rich Diary podcast. If this message encouraged you, touched your heart, or helped you reflect deeply, share this episode with somebody who may need emotional healing and encouragement before the week ahead.
Subscribe to the Rich Diary podcast for more transformational, motivational reflections, mindset growth sessions, emotional healing conversations, and life-changing inspiration designed to help you grow mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. And remember this, healing is not weakness. Healing is preparation for the life you are becoming ready to receive. Rest well, protect your peace, believe again, and we will meet again in the next episode of the Rich Diary podcast.